Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our live assembly for Spring Clean 2025. It's been lovely working with you all this week, and I can't wait to share lots of the lovely work that you've all been doing. Before we do that, let's have a quick recap of the things that we learned this week. So this week, we learned that we can use poetry to express our feelings about an issue and spread the word and how to look after our environment. We also learned that not all litter is physical, and it is important to keep our online environment clean by thinking about what we share online and reporting any concerns that we have. We learned that a lot of our food packaging needs to be improved so it can be fully recycled and break down more easily in the environment. And yesterday we learned that community connection is important and how we can connect with our local communities to work on litter and waste. And most importantly, we learned that there is lots we can do to help with litter and waste issues, and they can all make a big difference. Now, we would love you to keep up the good work from this week by continuing to look after your adopted place. And make sure you submit any photos you take of your adopted place to our young reporters for the environment competition. And your photo could end up in our Keep Scotland Beautiful calendar, as well as winning you £25. And the photo competition is open until the 22nd of April. And finally, you can join our Litter League by recording the number of bags of litter you collect during your Spring Clean litter picks, and you could be crowned the Litter League champions. And we've got full details in the resource page of our website for that. But what I'd like to do now, just like we've been doing this week, is have a quick quiz. And there are 9 questions coming up, all based on the work that we've been doing this week. So the first one is a true or false, and you can put hands up for true or hands on your head for false. And teachers, you can get the general answer from your class. But litter affects your rights under the UN Convention on the Rights of a Child, the UNCRC. Does litter affect your rights under that? True or false? Seeing lots of answers coming in. And yes, you're all bang on. The answer is true. As a bonus question, can anyone remember which rights it affects? We spoke about 2 different ones. Can anyone remember which rights specifically it affects? Oh, I can see some answers coming in. Yeah, we've all got our thinking caps on. You're all bang on, yes. So it is true, and it affects your right to a clean environment, and it also affects your right to relax and play. Thank you so much. Next question. What is the minimum age limit for most social media accounts? Is it 13 years old? So 2 hands up for that. 16 years old, 1 hand up, or 18 years old, hands on your head. The answers are pouring in, and yes, you're all bang on. It is 13 years old, although many younger people than that do have accounts that have been set up by family members or friends. But that is the minimum age limit for most social media accounts. Okay, we're now going to move on to some questions about recycling. So, how much of our household waste could be recycled? 40%, 2 hands up, 60%, 1 hand up, or 80% hands on your head? Well done, everyone who is answering. Not a single incorrect answer so far. You're bang on, yes. So more than 80% of the waste we produce at home could be recycled. So that means only 2 out of 10 things we produce as waste should be going in the general bin. Next question. How much of our household waste actually goes into recycling? Around 40%, 2 hands up, 60%, 1 hand up, or 80%, hands on your head. What do we think? Again, I'm very impressed, everyone. Yes, you're bang on. It is 40%, actually around 42%. So that means that we still throw things into the general bin, which we could be recycling. And if they go in the general bin, then they could end up in landfills, or they could end up being burned, incinerated. Okay, next question. Which of these single-use disposable items will be banned for sale in June in the UK? Is it baby wipes? 2 hands up. Is it vapes? 1 hand up. Or is it coffee cups? Hands on your head. Which of these single-use items is going to be banned from sale? Well done, everyone who's answered so far. Yes, it is vapes. And that's thanks to campaigning from many people and groups, including Keep Scotland Beautiful. In Scotland was the first country in the UK to ban single-use vapes. And the ban actually was due to come into effect next month, but it has been pushed back so that the whole of the UK is going to go single-use vape free from June, which is brilliant news. Next question. So, what is the English translation of the Gaelic phrase, and I hope I'm going to be able to pronounce this right, An Cúidigh Sibh Me? What is the English translation of that Gaelic phrase, An Cúidigh Sibh Me? Is it, can you help me? 2 hands up. Where are you? 1 hand up. Or do you need help? Hand on your head. And loads of answers coming in. And again, yes, you are all bang on. It is, can you help me? So you can use this phrase when asking for help with your litter and waste projects. And don't forget to say thank you afterwards, which I believe is Moran Tank. So there's 2 lovely phrases in Gaelic there that hopefully we can start using. Okay. Next question. How many blue whales worth of litter was collected during spring clean last year? Was it 1 blue whale's worth, 2, or was it 3? So if it's 1, 2 hands up, 2, 1 hand up. And if it's 3, put your hands on your head. Lots of answers coming in, and yes, the vast majority of you have said 3. So that's about 447 tons of litter were collected during spring clean last year. And hopefully you can get involved this year and we can collect even more litter. Now, how many litter picks have our eco schools recorded in the last year? So some of you may be eco schools, some of you may not yet be. Was it 140? Was it 1,400 or was it 14,000? How many litter picks have our eco schools recorded in the last year? So we've got a split here between 14,000 or 1,400. And I'm really pleased to say that it is 14,000. So just think about all of the different teachers and pupils all over Scotland working together to try and help reduce the amount of litter that we have. I think that's a really amazing statistic and something that we should all be really proud of. Okay, next question. What percentage of our eco schools recorded community litter picks in the last year? Two hands up for 60%, one hand up for 70%, or hands on your head for 80%. So lots of you coming in and saying 70%. But I'm very happy again to say that it was even a bit higher than that. It was 80%. And not only is this great because it helps reduce the amount of litter, I think it's also brilliant because it helps strengthen ties between your schools and your communities. And I think that's a really amazing thing to come out of it. So again, I think it's something that we should all feel very proud and pleased with. So that's the quiz. Congratulations on all those brilliant answers. What we'd like to do now is just again say thank you for sharing all of your amazing photos and work with us. And I've got a short slideshow to show you of showing all of the amazing different litter picks and poems and all the other work that you've been doing over this last week. So I'm going to stop talking now for a while and we're going to watch this show. Thank you so much for sharing those amazing photos. It really is inspirational to see all of the different work and creativity that you've all been doing this last week. So thank you again for sharing that. So just a quick reminder of our next events. So our next live lessons are Natural Scotland Week with lessons for upper primary and secondary, a lesson for early years and lower primary, and also a lesson in Gaelic. You can come along to our Sustainable Celebrations live lesson on the 20th of May to help plan your end of year celebrations for all you have done to look after our environment. On the 29th of May, we have a meet and greet for our Eco School Award winners, and nominations for this year's awards are now open and they close on the 22nd of April. And you can visit our website to submit your nominations. And you can join us on the 13th of June for our big Eco School celebration. And during this week, we will be announcing the winners of our Eco Schools challenges, which are still open with exciting prizes to be won. And you can get involved by hosting a celebratory picnic in your school. And you can visit our website to find out more and take the challenges. And Nicola's just shared a useful link for both of those things. If you want to take action on litter and waste even further, we're excited to announce a new opportunity to investigate and tackle single-use plastic in schools and communities. So you just need to follow, complete these steps, which is explore the impacts of plastic on your rights, create a proposal to reduce plastic, and pitch your ideas in a video. And the competition deadline is Friday, the 9th of May. And there are prizes to be won, with 7 schools winning money to put their proposal into action. And again, Nicola's just shared the link to that in the chat. But first off, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the educators, all of the teachers for engaging with us, helping pupils do their amazing work and being an inspiration for the classes. So pupils, please give your teachers a big round of applause. And I'd also like to finish by saying thank you to all of the pupils and students and young people for listening to our lessons, wanting to take action on our planet and sharing your fantastic work. So please give yourselves a big round of applause and keep up the good work. And that's all from us. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been wonderful working with you all this week. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, a good weekend, and we hope to see you all again soon. Thank you very much, everyone, and goodbye.